Hi YouTube, my name is Luca Zanna. I'm the radio host of the radio show Love Guns and Freedom, lovegunsfreedom.com. Today I would like to share with you a couple of ideas how to make the Glock, any Glock, at least for me in this case the Glock 17, even better gun. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to start a debate what is the best gun out there, because probably there is not a best absolute gun. Every gun is perfect for, depends on what type of hand you have, what type of person you are, and your style, and your shooting combat style, whatever you need. For me, for my personal lifestyle and for my needs, I found out the Glock is the gun I want to have, okay? I like the combination of ratio between price and quality, and more important, I don't want to spend $2,000 on a gun. I want to have a gun that I can find my way to the rifle and can be with me in any moment I need. Now, let's start first of all. Gun is empty. There are 4 things that I really found out that can improve for me this gun very much. This Christmas I wanted to make this modification because I really thought, let me try. So, first of all, from outside, one thing that I think it's a must is to substitute the plastic sight of the Glock with the rear combat steel sight, okay? This sight, they're made of steel, they're not gonna break. And I like it, why? Because if I have to do some, let's say, emergency operations with a one hand only, and I need to rack the slide, I can do it. I can rack the slide, you know, put it as a fulcrum on my rear side if I have to, they're not gonna break. So that's one thing. Number 2, when you put also stainless steel sight, at least the front sight, I would suggest you to have it with night visions, or at least with night sights, night sights. There are different things out there. I like the trigon. I have trigon for this one. And what I like, I have also front and rear sight, so I can do a good side alignment even in low light situations or at night. Something very important to do. So number 1, put stainless combat sight with night sight capabilities. Number 2, always from outside. You know, the regular Glock, this is my Glock 22. The problem with the Glock sometimes, when you're supposed to grip it correctly, okay, you see that the slide, it may start to pinch a little bit on this part of your hand. Not big deal. I mean, after all, you're shooting handgun, you're not playing golf, okay? So you shouldn't cry too much. But why not make it even better? So what I like, there is this aftermarket little addition for a very affordable price. It's called the Grip Force. I bought it on Amazon. They give you 2 for about $20, so you can pay, pretty much you're paying $10 a piece. And you can easily install it here, okay? There is no type of gunsmithing, nothing, really simple. Just with a little tool, you can do it and remove the pin, and very easy to do. It really makes a difference. I've been shooting few rounds, few magazines with this type of grip, and I noticed how much easier and straight to the better grip I could have before, even under stress. So something worth it. The best $10 you can put for handling your gun correctly. Number 2. Number 3, we need to look a little bit always from outside. You know, the Glock comes with this sort of a polymer area that when it's wet, or if you have blood, or, you know, it's not exactly super convenient to hold, because it may start to slide. I never really had any problem, but probably I never really shot this gun when I was completely in the mud, okay? So I started to have some open mind, and I found out that there is a good, easy to install wrap. It's called the Talon grips, okay? I'm not trying to promote these companies. I just, what I found, I really think it works. Talon grips is a good quality. I like it. Not too difficult to install. Little overpriced for my opinion. It's about $20. After all, it's just a piece of tape shaped with the right way. The cost could be probably no more than $1, but whatever. It's something that, unless you want to do yourself, it's kind of tricky to make. I mean, if you have the time, maybe you could try, but it's something to consider. So it's something that I realized that it can give you a very good extra grip on your gun. Now, let's look inside. The most important thing that I found out, many people like to work on triggers, and I'm sure there are many ways you can operate and make better your trigger with your connectors and springs. What I like though about Glock, that when I use the Glock with a regular average trigger, I know that under stress and in self-defense situation, I know that that's always my trigger. Otherwise, if I start to use a Glock with a 3.5 pounds trigger, then I'm gonna have another gun with 5.5 or whatever standard trigger. It's gonna be very different. So I don't mess around with the trigger. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure many of you may like that. But for me, one thing that is really a must, not the trigger, but this guide rod, okay? The Glocks come, all Glocks come with a plastic guide rod that works. I'd never had any problem, honestly, many years, shooting thousands of rounds. But I wanted to have an open mind, and I got this reduced recoil, super heavy tungsten guide rod from the glockstore.com. And you know what? I really believe it works pretty well. It is, according to the manufacturer and to the truth, I mean, it is 4 times the weight of the factory plastic guide rod. It reduces the recoil and muzzle flip, and it does. I was shooting these few groups, kind of fast shooting, and the group much better. And I know that this is gonna last me a lifetime, not gonna break in any situation. So I tell you, it's not cheap, but worth the money. It's about 45 bucks. It's one of the best things, in my opinion, you can do. So just to sum it up, you know, there is not much to do, but if you really want to start to organize your Glock to make it even more efficient, you know, sights, bevel grip here, 10 bucks, guide rod, $40, and then of course you have a little bit of extra tape or whatever can help you out with the handling. Not much money, but I tell you, I really believe it can make this Glock even more, can we use the word more perfect? Probably not in English, because you know, English is not really my first language, but I tell you, it's a beautiful gun. It really works great, and I can count my life on it. So anyway, that's for it, guys. I appreciate you listening, and if you have any feedback or anything you want to share, please comment on the channel. And also, if you want, I invite you on my radio show, Love Guns Freedom. You can go to my website, lovegunsfreedom.com, every Sunday on KTalks 1340 AM. This is Luca Zanna.